Also tonight, neighbors mourning the loss of a mother and her child one day after they were murdered in their own home. Police say Morgan Rogers and her daughter Leah were killed by Stafford Shaw yesterday afternoon, and that Shaw led police on a high-speed chase onto 295 where he crashed, killing 2 other people and injuring 2 more. CBS 6's Sandra Jones was at the home in Chesterfield where the murders happened as neighbors held a small vigil. And Sandra, you met the suspect's ex-fiance.
That's right, Julie. Sonia Holt was engaged to Stafford Shaw in the late 90s, describing her 11-year relationship with him as violent and abusive. Holt believes what happened to Morgan Rogers could have happened to her. Now she and others are turning to a higher power for peace.
These hearts are broken, Lord God. I just ask you to mend them, God.
Through prayers and tears.
She was so precious. She was such a good child.
A community comes together, mourning the lives of Morgan Rogers and her 1-year-old baby Leah, murdered in their Chesterfield home.
Give everyone peace, God.
Investigators say Stafford Shaw was wanted for the crime and violating a protective order.
I think my personal wounds have opened back up. I was healed. But
that healing, Sonia Holt says,
I was with him for 11 years.
Is the result of an 11-year abusive relationship she endured with Shaw.
This very easily could have been me, and I think that's what's so hard for me, is because I've seen the end of a gun in his hand.
Holt went through that after dating Shaw for 2 years. She says he threatened her life and his own.
He sat on the bed and with 1 bullet in the gun and played Russian roulette, and then very quickly turned the gun and shot. And I just happened to have shot down the hallway, but the bullet landed in the ceiling of the home.
Ironically, Holt says she walked out on Shaw after learning he was dating Morgan at the same time. She filed assault charges against him in 2008. A judge sentenced Shaw to 90 days in jail, suspending all of the time for 3 years, and ordered Shaw to undergo anger management classes. But Holt says he never did. And while she and others remember the tragedy in this home, Holt has this message for domestic violence victims.
Tell someone, don't be silent, because this is what happens when you're silent. Even when you think that you can take care of it, it's so much bigger.
Now, Sonia Holt is the founder of Second Chance at Renewing Self, or SCARS, an organization she started 2 years ago educating the public on domestic violence abuse. Working for you, Sandra Jones, CBS 6 News.